Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we back again with another reaction to.
But it's a little bit different, this one. It's still REN. We continuing with REN. Thanks to Melly. Thank you very, very much.
Thank
This
you.
is your final REN request. So thank you for all of them from the bottom of my heart. That was a journey.
That was such a journey.
And such a beautiful journey. So thank you once again, Melly. But this one is his it's his thoughts of on when he reached 1 million subscribers, wasn't it? Back in July last year, I believe. So this apparently gonna show us a little bit more of what kind of person he is, not necessarily only as a musician.
I think we already
but
know.
I think it's coming through his
we
songs
know.
as well, right?
That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's see what he's got to say to us. Or
Let's go. Ready?
yeah.
I want to keep this short and sweet because I wrote something that I want to share with you. But first of all, I just want to say how grateful I am. I've reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is a flipping huge milestone. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who supported my music over the years, whether you're newly on board or have been here for a while. I wanted to say thank you to the YouTube reaction community who have gotten behind my stuff in a big way and really helped me reach this goal. So thank you guys. Yeah, I wanted to read this passage that I wrote about success. It's too much for me to remember right now, so bear with me. But yeah, success to me means that I have a responsibility that transcends me. If I have a platform where people are paying attention, then I feel like it's my duty to make that count. It's far more important than my aspirations with music and what I could personally gain. There's a saying that stuck with me recently, which was a rising tide lifts all ships. Somehow, by finding success for myself has meant that I can find success for the people around me, and that makes me feel very rich. I'm in a very strange position right now where I owe much of my success to the most destructive force in my life, which has been the turbulence of my physical and mental illness. The thing that has by far brought me the most pain has been a source of constant inspiration, which ironically led to creations which brought me the most joy. Creating art which means something to somebody else and can potentially be a companion to somebody else in the dark justifies my own pain, and I desperately needed that to be justified. There are a lot of people alive today who live in the dark. It's a place that I'm very familiar with. In the peak of my health problems, I was severely underweight. All my meals had to be restricted and blended, and I was so tired that I couldn't participate in life. I couldn't socialize, I couldn't watch films, I couldn't read. My bones constantly hurt. Even standing in the shower was excruciating and exhausting. And this went on for years, with no answers. Nobody could have ever convinced me during that time that my pain and suffering would be a source for something good, because it felt insidious. Nobody could have ever convinced me that something constructive can come from hurting every day. But I'm here to tell you that if you are hurting every day, don't be afraid. One thing I know to be a constant law of the universe, is that life is inconsistent. Life is beautiful and life is hideous. Life is kind and life is cruel. Dancing inside this dichotomy and inconsistency makes me know that you won't hurt forever, whether that comes from resolution of what you're going through or acceptance of where you are. You won't hurt forever.
Hey. Huh.
Hey, Ren.
Hey, Ren. But you know what? It's I did say on some reactions we were doing of artists who unfortunately lost their fight with depression, and they were in all different moments of their lives, and unfortunately they didn't manage to kind of get over it. And I did say that I was lucky throughout my life that I never kind of felt that way. I never been in that place, in that position, and it's really hard to it's not it's hard to comment. I don't want to even comment because I have no idea how it is.
We don't know. You can assume, you can
everybody's been down in their life at some point, but to be in a really, really like dark place where you don't you don't know what to do with yourself. I don't think I've ever experienced that, luckily, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just want to say one thing, that, you know, listening to Ren and seeing him getting emotional, and how he puts words, and I feel, you know, how much he helped other people, and I feel how much, I don't know how much comfort this brings to some people who are in that position. And in a way, it's so beautiful. I did say that in the other reaction, you know, he buried himself almost naked, but he's doing it in such a way. At the same time, he's so brave for doing it, and it helps. It gives so much to people all over the world. It's absolutely, I don't know. No one, absolutely no one should be in that position that they don't see the way out. No one should be in that dark room on their own and don't see the way out. It's not fair.
But unfortunately, there are a lot of people probably in the world.
It sucks, you know? It bloody sucks that the people find themselves in that kind of corner and they don't know how to get out.
Well, for people who really are like, some feel like that, and they are in places where, like you say, I think we have an example, REN here, and they kind of have to see it is going to be a light, and you know,
I know what
in
you
the end
say.
of the tunnel, because like you say, we you don't want to give some advices, or you don't want to, because we don't really even know what's in someone's head or in someone's heart, or in some, they go into, you can say, yeah, it's gonna be all right, but you know, you don't know exactly what a person go that day or the next day or a day before through lives. But it is, there are examples. I think you just have to look, I don't know, Ren is really such and he flipped this pain, and he flipped this in something such amazing, and he even say his success responsibility is now to help other people. That's making him so happy, and wow, it's just I don't know. Sometimes I think I heard this once, like a quote. When you feel so down, you feel deep buried. Just think you've been planted. You're not buried. You just planted, so you can grow. It's just a bit like Rain. A bit. He was deep down there, and he was planted to become what is coming now. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's happening? 1 million, Rain. You're supposed to make you happy, not to cry. Well, we're happy, of course, we're happy, but
yeah,
I don't know, it's so emotional.
It was, for him, was a journey, and you know, everything bloody hell.
I cannot even talk.
Yeah, everything, you know, that's when that's when you can say that everything happens for a reason. It's not that like I said, it's not that I'm in any way, I think he should have gone through all of this darkness in his life, but then that's what made him who he is.
He's built his character, and he make you become, exactly like I say, when you in that place down there, you buried, you're not buried, you planted, and you just become,
you have to grow from it. Yeah.
So take it like that. I don't know.
Hi. Let's.
Ready?
Now some happy stuff.
Happy, ready?
Yeah, happy. Ready.
You don't know yet whether or not your pain conceals gold. It definitely conceals wisdom, and it's definitely a catalyst for filling you with empathy. So stand strong, my friends, and don't let the darkness consume you, because once you know the dark and become intimate with it, you become very capable of wielding the light. You could be instrumental for changing this world for the better. There's nothing humble about shrinking or doubting yourself, because you are large. You can be ferocious, and you could be magnificent. For the medical industry, who too often let people fall through the cracks, it's your duty to do better. For the people living in the light, who have either stepped out of their shadow or have never had to walk beside it, it's your responsibility to put out untainted love. Our own greed, desire to ferociously expand, and decisions rooted in self-interest can benefit ourselves in a material sense, but can be very destructive to the hive and the world around us, ultimately hurting ourselves. So we really must consider that if we're going to step into a bright future. As humans, we have an incredible potential, and it would be a shame to throw it away. So community, humanity, and changing our relationship with the natural world so it leans more towards homeostasis must be a priority number one. If you're watching this and there's a knot tied up in your stomach with bitterness, anger, or hatred for your fellow human being, be with it, feel it, understand it, express it, and then let it go. You're hurting. Give yourself love, forgive yourself, and then project that love outwards and the anger will pass. We have a decision in every interaction to tilt the world towards heaven or hell, towards Jannah or Jahannam, utopia or dystopia, and some people's ideas of heaven will be another's image of hell. So tread carefully, but treat those differences with respect. Tapestries are made beautiful because of the variety in the sum of their parts. Thank you to 1 million people inside this rich tapestry for the opportunity for me to try and spread my own vision of what I believe to be good. And thank you for justifying my pain. Thank you. I love you.
I love you too, Ren. I I don't think it's need anything else to say.
Who would have thought that it's gonna be a time in my 40s that some young guy from England's gonna come in and make me cry like that, you know? It's really, you know, he's such a pure, beautiful soul. Such a beautiful human being. And it's so weird because he doesn't have to do nothing. He just have to
Being
be.
himself.
Yeah.
He grow
You just
really
have
beautiful.
yes. You just have to be there, and it feels like, you know, it feels so much, but you're looking and you kind of how should I put it? You cannot kind of understand why is this happening, right?
Well, I think his heart, baby. His heart. Have such a
Yeah.
pure heart. It's not to he make you cry. He make a lot of people cry, probably.
Yeah, I learned from the comments, you know, I'm not the only one. We all parents of REN going strong. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, friends, you know,
That's correct.
soulmates and all that. That's
Really
true.
have a big family. I can say that.
All over the world, most probably. But it's a and
It's
it's
well
good.
deserved.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Everything he does, it's so sincere. It's like nothing is for, you know, nothing is for the 1 million subscribers. It really felt like a thank you, like a sincere thank you from the bottom of his heart. He doesn't. It's almost like he cannot understand why is this happening, you know, to him. But he honestly he deserves it more than anyone. I'm sure other people deserve good things, but you know what I mean. It's just he gives so much, but he doesn't. I think he doesn't even know how much he gives back. You know, he doesn't. He doesn't. He has it from the strength from us, from people who watch him and send him nice comments, and you know, and and yeah, and then these people getting the strength. It's like the circle of life, isn't it? The world is so much beautiful place with Ren in it. So live on, be happy, right? Deserve it.
He defined success really well.
Yeah,
In
that's
his
true.
words. I don't know. It's so unique, and I think he's ahead of his times as well. He's thinking.
That's true.
He have this thinking, and he's not for. It's more for people. He just love for the others and helping someone and
Yeah.
doing things like, and that's is such a beautiful thing and it's such a rare thing these days. I wish to see all of these things coming from our governments, from the countries, from people helping people, putting hands there. You know, I mean, people
Ran
living
for president.
people living
It's for
on
him.
the sleep on the streets and
Yeah.
doing that. They have nothing to eat, and you see some other people who will do much more if we could. But you know, I don't know. Just it's unbelievable. Ren is amazing. He's so unique, so beautiful. And I did say we love him, so yeah.
Yeah, so much, so much, and we love you guys. I want to say thank you as well. It's not that like I don't have a million subscribers. That's not what I'm thinking, but I want to say thank you because some comments really really move me, and thank you.
Hey.
Shit. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We don't swear here.
We're not
It's
swearing.
Ren,
Here.
we don't
Shoot.
Shoot.
Well, I remember I swear on one of his songs, but hey.
Alright.
So yeah, thank you again for watching. Thank you for all the kind words, and just be yourself, love each other. I honestly, it's so important, right? In these dark times, it's so important to stick together and yeah, spread the happiness. Why not? Why do we have to be miserable because the world wants us to be? No, let's be happy. Let's
And
define it.
spread the Ren more.
Yeah. Well, he's going like a wildfire. I think there's no
That's good.
stopping him. So that's kind of settled. Ren is gonna be something and remembered for the for ages, future generations. Anyway, Dominika, shut up. Thank you so much for watching, and
You're so sweet.
till the next time.
Alright. Hope you have a beautiful day and see you again next time. Bye-bye. I
Bye.
didn't want to repeat myself again. I don't know. I lost it sometimes.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.